Oh, good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? I've just realised I've got a lot of stuff over here that I don't need on this computer. But how is everybody? Welcome to our Monday podcast. How are we all getting? I've just realised I haven't got my watch on as well. There's lots going on, and I don't really know where I am. Anyway, all I know is it's Monday night. It's 8 o'clock, so I thought I'd turn on the camera, go live, chat to you, and see what happens. See what goes down tonight, shall we? If you are joining us as a podcast, thank you for taking us out on your run with you. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're having a good run. I've just seen Mick still in Jamaica influencing. That's good. If you are joining us, get your questions, comments in the chat as usual. It's always good that we get some familiar faces in the chat, but also good to see that we get some new people turn up every week. So yes, get your stuff in the chat, whatever you want to talk about. It's a bit of a lull, I would say, in terms of the season. So whatever you want to talk about, really. It was good to see loads of people this weekend down in the South End half. That was great community and club event. Also in the week, we was at a global running day as well. So that was good as well. Got to see a load of people there. So that was kind of cool, being out and about, which was great news. So yeah, that's it. I'm absolutely starving because I'm still on this diet thing, which is just interesting. Not really. So that's that. What else do you need to know? In terms of videos this week, got a cool video on Tuesday, which I think some of you may like. So keep an eye out for that one. Also got the Saucony Guide 18 video on Thursday. That's coming. That was I've had that for a little while, but it's a slot open for that one to come out. So that's dropping on Thursday. I need to get that video out for anybody who's looking at the Saucony Guide 18 stability shoes. So that's coming on Thursday. And then hopefully we can step up into some of the other videos that I need to film and do, and shoes that we can talk about and stuff like that. So yeah, fingers crossed on that front week as well. We can get some of that all going. So yeah, I think roughly that's it. We're live on Friday. I was going to tell you about something that I nearly just did, but I don't think I can tell you about that in relation to the Great North Run, which is kind of cool. But I'll wait until I speak to Hayden about that, whether I can tell you on that. So, yeah, best move on from that before I get into trouble. What else? I think that's it, guys, really. I think you're totally up to speed. Loads of happening as usual here. But I am kind of, don't know about you, kind of looking forward to getting into training mode again. If you do follow me on Strava, I've not really been doing a hell of a lot. I've been trying to stay off of Strava. I think it's a bad thing. But I've also sort of cut everything back as well, which is, if anybody's seen this weekend's vlog just gone, you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you've done what I'm talking about, go and watch that vlog from the weekend. But yeah, so I'm looking forward now to sort of stepping back up. Does that make any sense? In terms of, things to do, training to get done, that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to getting into some of that. We've got holiday coming up soon as well. But yeah, so training, I'm looking forward to training starters. Probably start picking things up next week. I'm kind of giving myself this last week to sort of prioritize other things. So yeah, so that's it really. So yeah, again, if you're joining us late, get your questions, get your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you, whether that's about running shoes, coaching questions, or anything really. Just smash that in. Okay, right, let's pick things up. See how we get on. I do want to get off tonight and watch the last episode of Clarkson's Farm. I'm having a lemon and ginger tea tonight because I'm an absolute athlete, triathlete, by the way. You're welcome. Cheers, everybody. But that suppresses the appetite, basically. So, yeah. Mick is out in Jamaica. Big shout out to all the volunteers. Yeah, it's just a good call. The first part of the show. Give a shout out to all the volunteers at the South End half yesterday who stepped up and basically allowed the event to go ahead. So, massive love to all of those. Well done, Dawn, who once again overtook me, my little hero, in Saucony Speed 3s. So that's good news. Congratulations on the try. Yeah, thanks very much. A little tip for everybody. I gave this to Stephen earlier for free, but I'll give it to you as well for free. It's best not to do a triathlon and then do a half marathon on the Sunday. I can fully, honestly tell you now, that's not the best way to do anything. Okay, so don't do a try on the Saturday and then a half on the Sunday. Doesn't work out very well, especially when you're in a calorie deficit. Okay, Sheldon Skeggs. Evening, Chris. All great weekend down in Southend. Went sub 2 and beat my PB by 19 minutes. Well done, mate. Good to see you out on course as well. Congratulations on that, especially in that weather. It was very windy down in Southend, you say. Hads Bees in the house. Hi, Hads. Just going on. What would be cool is if we had like AI reading out your comments. Wouldn't that be kind of awesome? What's this one? It's all right. Get rid of that. So Hadsby, great running event in Brighton at the weekend. Shame to miss the pink picnic at Southend. No, yeah, that happens. It's all good. All good. Loads of stuff. It's a great thing of having the club all over the country. If you want to join the club, it's free. FORDYRuns.com. You can join as an affiliated member, and that's where you get your 15% off at sportshoes.com. But it is free to join the club, and you go along to the satellite groups across the country. Jonathan. Evening, Chris. Did you manage your triathlon? I did. I may have mentioned it on social media. Hayden's been hammering me all weekend. But yes, I did do the triathlon. I'm here, alive. It's not AI, it's me. But yes, I did. I would recommend it anybody to go and do it. If I can do it, anybody can do a triathlon. I think you'll enjoy. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy the vlog I put together. I edited that today. The triathlon one, sort of a perspective of a normal person trying it, someone who's absolutely shitting themselves about doing it. But yeah, so hopefully that's useful. Some of you inspire some of you to go and have a go at it. Thank you, Gary. James Hewitt. Southend was awesome. It certainly was. Scott is on the train to King's Cross. Normally listen to this on my runs, the first time live. Thanks very much, Scott, for tuning in live on the way. We appreciate that. That's a good shout. Okay. Janet, evening 40. When would you start training for an autumn marathon? I'm running Dublin. I'd start now. I really would. Get a nice sort of block before a block starts, really. I would, yeah. I think you've got. Now, hang on. Actually, you haven't got that long thinking about it. I think you've got about 4 weeks before training starts. If you're doing 16-week plan, depends if you're doing it right. I don't know I don't know who's your runner, but whether you do a 12, 16, whatever. But no, I would get on the case now. I would. Unless you're like, again, I took a little bit more time off because I did 2 spring marathons. And like I said in that video, I wanted to prioritize other things for a little bit. So it's good for the soul. So yeah. Steve, what snacks do you have on the diet? I always find snacks are where I reach for the less healthy options. Steve, to be honest with you, I don't snack. I think that's the key for me in terms of my sort of weight loss journey that I'm currently on. I'm not snacking. As I said to you, I'm having lemon and ginger tea tonight to avoid the sort of that temptation. And you sort of just you train yourself a bit like you're training for a marathon or whatever. You train, and after a while, it becomes a lot easier. Sounds funny, right? But even at the weekend, this weekend where I had to eat carbs, like leading up to the weekend because I was doing obviously triathlon and a half marathon. My appetite was half of what it was, and even yesterday, we went to McDonald's after the half marathon, and following the triathlon because I didn't really eat much after the triathlon because I knew I had the half. Actually, all I had after the triathlon was, and this is not a recommendation for anybody, by the way, but I just had a ciabatta thing from Starbucks. That was it. And that's not a recommendation to anybody, by the way. Don't do as I do, by the way. But yeah, so yeah, I went to McDonald's and I didn't really, I struggled to eat it, to be honest with you, because it was not what I've been used to eating. So yeah, it just takes a little while to train, and then you get into that rhythm um, of not having it. So yeah, that's the way to do it. Oh, Matt Nash questions into my house. Hello, Matt. You said in your weekly vlog that you're not a good trail runner. I'm not. Why do you say that? What's not so obvious differences between running trails and the road? I just think my ability. I just find myself very cumbersome in the trails. Um, yeah, I would say, and that's probably it. I'm a bit. I feel like I'm very heavy footed. I don't know. I just feel like a Bambi on ice a little bit in the trails. I'm having a lot of fun, but I would think, and don't get me wrong, no, most people can go and run trails, right? But I just feel like I don't know, wasn't so cumbersome up there, I'd probably enjoy it even more than I do. I just don't know. I just tend to find myself falling over and things like that. Really, not picking my feet up. Um, Going too fast on bits that I probably shouldn't be going too fast on, and not go fast enough on other bits. And I don't know. Yeah, it seems that whenever I go in the trails, I seem to take an age to do anything as well. So I think that's probably more what I'm trying to get at. I don't know if that makes any sense. Um, yeah. Martin, first shoe question of the night. I think this is get your questions in. By the way, um, we want to hear from you. Hi, Fordy. What was your thoughts on a replacement for the Glide Ride 3? I use them for half marathons and get on well. 10 miles for the half marathon. Aero Glide 3. Try them. You could also try the Glide Ride Max as well, by the way, which is a bit of a sleeper hit. Although they need to get some other colorways of that shoe. Evening, Chris. Evening, Ian. Well done on the triathlon. Thank you. Really impressed with the Evo SL. I'll tell you a story about the Evo SL for anybody who's joining us. So Ben yesterday, who has absolutely no idea about running shoes. I mean, like zero about running shoes. He wore the Nova Blast 5 to the Hackney Half purely because they matched his T-shirt. Right? So he has no clue about them. Yesterday at the Southend Half, after doing a 140 triathlon. So I don't know whether that's good, but that was a damn sight quick. It was like half hour quicker than I was. I think he was. He then ran 127, and I wouldn't say he was like at full speed. He'd done that in the Evo SL because I said to him afterwards, I said, was you wearing Adidas Pro 3s? Because he did have a pair of Adidas Pro 3s in white and black, not that Pro 4s, Pro 3s. I said, but they didn't really fit him. I said to him after, I said, was you wearing your Pro 3s again? He went, no, I've got these Evo things. Like that. He ran 127 in them. Like, so it was just unbelievable that he's just shows you that it's more athlete than shoe. Okay. So yeah, interesting story. But he loves them, by the way. They've got to be one of the most versatile trainers out there. And the price, somebody said, I don't know if it was on here or somebody said in a video that they're almost like the Pegasus Turbo 2 from back in the days, almost like that sort of shoe it's becoming. Bit of a cult hit. I think it's really, really good. Really good. Oh, there's Gavin. Gavin, you still haven't come back to me. Let me know. What's this? Charlie. Hi, Chris. Do you know if there is any news on another fast R3 drop? I do not, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. I can't say why, but a couple of weeks I'll be find out a bit more stuff on stuff. But yeah. So no, I don't, unfortunately. But it's a good shoe. It's a good shoe. John, I thought you would have been paying for Strava. Yeah, we did a podcast from the pub, and one of the things I was talking about was Strava. We was talking about Strava and whether it's worth paying for it anymore and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just falling out of love with it, really. Let me know in the comments if you've fallen out of love with Strava. Or was you ever in love with it? Who knows? Okay, what's this? Robert Fit. Just finished my first ever 10K race. What are the best half marathons to move on to next? Oh, well done. I'd find one that motivates you to do it. Like whether it's like a London Landmarks, you know, to go and do it for charity, or Great North Run or something like that, big event like that, or I don't know where you are in the world, right? But something like that. Because it's a big achievement to run a half marathon. So I would look to one that motivates you to do it, you know? Make that training worthwhile. That's what I would do. James, I ran around the Isle of Mersey last Thursday. Well done. I've done that. Made a video about that. Gavin, evening, Chris. Congratulations on the try. Thank you. Did I spot you wearing the S4 YuGiOhs? I was wearing the YuGiOhs at Southend. How did you get on with them? I've ordered a pair to give them a whirl. The video on that will be out next week on that shoe. That was a deliberate choice on my part to wear the YuGiOh S4 Plus. If you've not seen the first video I've done on the YuGiOh S4 Plus YuGiOh, go and watch that. It's one of my sleeper hits of the year. So go and check that out. I've already done one video on that shoe, the S4 Plus YuGiOh, and the follow-up to that will come out next week. I've got to edit it and stuff like that. But yeah, that will come out next week. But yes, I was in that shoe. Yes. Andy. You don't need AI to read the comments. Just get Hayden in the corner reading them to you. He can't read. He's so old now that his glasses, the glasses he wears, because I don't know if you've seen him wearing his glasses, but he's got like these really thick glasses. But it's because of his age, he's really losing his sight now, unfortunately. Oh, talking about London landmarks. Ballot tomorrow. There we go. Great half marathon. I don't know whether that conflicts, anybody knows or not. Whether that conflicts with any other races, because obviously, unfortunately, this year it conflicted with the Brighton Marathon. I love doing the London Landmarks half. I mean, I love doing it, but it was on the same day as Brighton, and I missed it for the first time ever. But I would definitely recommend getting into that ballot. It's a fantastic event. Had Bees loving his YuGiOhs. I've not seen anybody who's not liked that shoe. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Robert Fit. London Landmarks looks awesome, but that's quite far away, isn't it? Yes, in April. Yeah, it's in April. There's a lot of half marathons you can pick up, but there's like I don't know. Again, I don't know where you are in the world, but I know there's quite a few people going down to Chelmsford in October to do that. It's quite a rolling one, but that's quite a nice one apparently. Gary, can we have I am a triathlete t-shirts in the FORDY store? Yeah, it's a good shout. That is a good shout. Evening, Chris. Evening Southend was awesome. Big shout out to the volunteers. Yep. He got a PB. James got a PB as well. Missed out on a sub 2, but did 2:00 and getting faster. Any advice on getting faster for training in Southend? Yeah, get stronger. Get in the gym. Get in the gym. That'll help you. Work on some of that strength, and then obviously get some speedier sessions through your legs as well. I say if you want some help, if you want some coaching, drop me a line. hello@fordyruns.com. We can get you set up on that. But yeah, I'll get in the gym. That's the key to it. That is the one to go for. Oh, Carl's in the house from Atlanta. Evening, Carl. Thoughts on the Saucony Endorphin Elite V1? Picked up a pair this weekend for $113. Figured it was worth a shot at that price. Yeah, I think at that shot, it's definitely worth a go. For me, it's too aggressive. I found I was lucky enough all those years ago when they first came out. I got sent a pair by Saucony. I ran them Cambridge half as well, I remember. But I wasn't fast enough to get the most out of the plate. I just feel like you need to, if you look at somebody like Andy Forrest of Dean, somebody like that who runs those sort of times, he gets on well with that shoe. Bill Admin's husband, he's run them, and again, he's a 3-hour marathon runner. They're the sort of speeds I feel like, or I've had the feedback that it works for. My sort of speed, my sort of paces that I run. If you're new around here, thanks firstly for joining us. But I'm let's say comfortable-ish around the sub 4-hour marathon, trying to get faster. But yeah, so I just don't think I'm fast enough for that shoe, to be honest with you. I don't think it was built for me. But it's definitely worth a punt at $113. It might work for you, right? So Yeah, good luck. Good luck on that one, Carl. But thanks for joining us from Atlanta. Again, anybody who's joining us late, get your questions, get your comments, whether it's about shoes, coaching questions, whatever you want. Just stick them in the chat, and I'll do that. Need a 40 round satellite. We've in Norwich. We've got a Suffolk group that meets. Ricardo. So drop us a line. Hello at 40runs.com. We can set you up with them. They're not a million miles away from there, but if they're not close enough, why don't you set one up? Again, anybody who's joining us tonight wants to set up a 40 runs club. We've now got one in America. And if you're listening to this in the States and you also got a small community of runners, a couple of you get together every week and you want to get a little 40 runs club going, we can support you. We're doing it all over the place. So yeah, drop us a line. Hello at 40runs.com. It's awesome. Philip, ran the Baltimore 10 miler on Saturday. There you go, Philip. So come and join us, set up a club in Baltimore. 10 miler in the Super Blast 2. 70 degrees at 7 a.m. 90% hit. That's a bit strong, isn't it? Super Blast 2, though, still killing it. And there's a lot of races is getting way too crowded to the point you can't run the part. Yeah, you know what? And this is a good point, actually, because Southend was busy yesterday, Southend half, and it's a sort of up and down the seafront, and the guys and girls at the front were having to clear a lot of people. And it is interesting. Running's obviously a height of popularity, which is great. We love that. But they're the races obviously squeezing as many people in as they can because they want to make money, which is fair enough. But I think I think someone's just said, have we lost you, 40? Because Gary, can you let me know if you're still there, whether I'm still on? Says I'm on. But Janet maybe just Janet's email. Because let us know in the comments whether you can still hear and see me. But Janet just said that I've gone walkabouts. But anyway, but yeah, the point is they are getting a bit crowded. They are getting a bit busy, so to speak. But let's see what happens on that. I think there'll be a point in which people sort of, I don't know, get fed up with bigger races. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they are getting a bit busy. Oh, thanks, Dawn. So Janet, I think it's your Irish internet. Okay. And in Belfast, there we go. Hyperion Max, £208. Would you buy? Yes, I ran the Brighton Marathon in the Hyperion Max too. It was a good shoe. I would. Yes, they do fit. All good in Jamaica from Mick. If it's working in Jamaica, right, all that way, then it's got to be all right. Are they true to size? Yes, they are true to size. So that's definitely go for you, whatever you go for. £108. Yeah, I picked them up. Super Trainer. I think it's a great shoe to have. Just some of those miles where you maybe go a little bit longer, a little bit pace. You could do some tempo workouts in it and stuff like that. It's a great shoe. It's a versatile shoe as well. As I say, I ran the Brighton Marathon in that, and it was a fantastic shoe. So it can do everything from, daily miles, run a marathon in it. That's where it's still good. Maria, still a big fan of the Adidas Pro 3. Managed to get another pair at a good price before they've all gone. Yeah, I was going to say, if you're a big fan, they are slowly but surely going. She's got a place for the Great North Run. Looking forward to the shakeouts and meetups. Yeah, we've got something really cool that we're doing for the Shakeout Run event thing on Saturday. If you've not signed up, get over to the 40 Runs website under the events. It's worth getting on there early because we're hoping that somebody that we're with can then sort some stuff out. So that'd be pretty cool. So, and we'll make sure that everybody who's on there signed up first will get first dibs at that whatever we come and do. But we are changing it up a little bit. We're going to be making it hopefully more awesome and more 40 runs friendly, because we know the sort of type of runner that we've got. So, and it's open to everybody, by the way. You don't have to be a club member or community member. But again, you should join in the club. It's free. Come on, people. Get involved. Chris, do you know if there'll be another drop? I don't, with the YuGiOhs. Yeah, I don't. I've sort of, in terms of knowledge at the moment, I'm a little bit lacking. There's a reason for that. you'll see all that soon. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I did know. But there we go. Okay. Paul Massey, yeah, thank you, Paul. We appreciate it. Paul was on course yesterday. Recommendations for zero drop shoes. I would wear the Torin 8. I think it's a brilliant shoe from Ultra. Absolutely brilliant shoe. A trainer with some pop and zip to make you feel awesome for up to 10K. Vaporfly 4. 100%. Gavin's back on the YuGiOhs. What's your initial thoughts video on the S4s? And that's what made me pull the trigger. Plus, I had 30% off code. There you go. I think you're going to like them, bud. I do think you're going to like them. Oh, wow. Look at all these. Yeah, okay. So we're still online. That's good news. Jason's running. Hi, 40. Are you running Berlin Marathon or an autumn marathon? Yeah, again, anybody who's new to the pod, new to the channel, I'm doing Chicago Marathon. I'm lucky enough. We've teamed up with Sports Tours and we're headed to Chicago. If you're doing the Chicago Marathon, again, get over to the 40 Runs website. We've got a sunrise run that we've got planned. There's already a load of people coming to that. We've also got a live pod that we're doing. Again, there's quite a few people already coming to that on the Saturday. So the Friday, we've got a sunrise run. Saturday, we've got the live pod after the bobble hat run. But I'm doing the I'm doing the Chicago Marathon. I'm not planning on doing the Berlin Marathon because I'm focusing in on the Chicago Marathon, and I've not been asked. but no, all roads lead to Chicago for me this year, and I'm super excited for it. I can't wait. I think it's going to be a brilliant weekend. I'm really genuinely looking forward to that one. I think it's just going to be really cool with so many of us out there. I'm never been to Chicago, so I'm really excited about going to Chicago. I'm excited because my brother's coming with me. I'm excited because we can get to the bobble hat run. I'm excited to eat Chicago pizza after the race. I'm excited about going to the Bear as well. I'm just excited in general to be going out to Chicago. I think it's going to be really awesome. I am stuck a little bit at the moment on what shoe to wear when I'm out there, but we shall see over the next few weeks and months and things like that. So who knows what's happening with the shoes. Oh, this is cool. Look, we know you love running with Pete. We know you love Arizona. No, sorry, I put this up. We know you love Arizona. I do love Arizona. Absolutely love Arizona. We did a race May the 30th. Meet the downtown Tucson 5K. Okay, ran in the Endorphin Pro. So where is that in downtown Tucson? When I used to go out, I was the Tanky Verde Guest Ranch is where I used to go in Tucson, Arizona. That's where I used to stay. But obviously then we used to come into town and things like that. But I just traveled around. But I always used to stay out at the Tanky Verde Guest Ranch when I was there. But so where is that? The 5K? I would love to do that. I'd love to. But ran in the Endorphin Pro 4 for the first time. 93 degrees, yeah. At 7 p.m. Yeah, great race. Such a cool place to be. It really is. I can't remember the name of the honky tonk that we used to go to basically every night with the Wranglers. Oh, I can't remember the name of the honky tonk that was in the middle of town. No, I can't remember. Running with Pete. Pete, I don't even know whether you're from Tucson, so you've probably got no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, you're taking me back in time there, brother. It's a trip down memory lane for sure. There's no doubt about that. Right, so I think that's it, isn't it? Bit of a quicker show, which is not a bad thing because I say I want to go and watch the end of Clarkson's Farm. Watch out for Tuesday's video. I think some of you guys are going to really dig that. It's a cool shoe one that we've got. We've got the Guide 18 Saucony. I know that's not going to appeal to a lot of you, but that's out on Thursday. That's for you stability shoe wearers. We do try and do occasionally a few of them, get them on the channel. We did the Kayana recently, and I wanted to get. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I-10, yeah, Congressman. Okay, yeah, I know where you're at. But yeah, I try and get the stability stuff in there. If you didn't know, I do tend to chuck in a mild stability shoe into the week of rotation when I'm back to normal mileage. So check that out. The vlog on Sunday is the triathlon vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I try to spin that a little bit differently, a little bit. So hopefully you did that. We upset everybody at the Blenheim Triathlon by filming that, which is kind of funny. But that's a story for another day. Back live on Friday. And I think that's it, guys. I think you're fully up to speed. Thanks to every single person who's joined us live tonight. I really do appreciate it. We're back next Monday live. Come and join me, 8 p.m. Bring your questions, bring your comments, bring somebody with you as well. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Thanks also by the way, for all the messages about doing the old try. That was a big deal for me. But yeah, I'll see you guys now on Friday.